I will tell you, the Inner Harbor has big sheets of ice.
Yes.
Sitting on the surface, but please, no skating.
Do not try it.
I
no.
don't think we're getting the Zamboni over here.
No, not happening.
The seagulls like to sit there
Yeah.
and take a break, but
Well,
humans should stay
They're going
away.
to be sitting there for the next week, I'd say, Rochelle, right?
Yeah, and especially tonight, and then looking ahead to the weekend, we're also watching another cold blast for the weekend as well. So those of you who like to keep your cozy sweaters on, your cozy socks, heated blankets, all of that will be getting used over the next week and possibly beyond as well. We've got dangerous cold for tonight. Those bus stop temperatures are going to be very, very cold out there, and we keep some of that wind through midweek. We get a brief warm up around Thursday. Thursday's going to be the pick of the week if you do like milder air. And then we're going to watch weekend snow potential as well as what looks like a pretty good certainty of more bitter cold for both Saturday and on Sunday as well. Wind gusts right now up to about 20 miles an hour. We do have some stronger winds for our friends in Washington County right now, but you do see those widespread wind gusts up to about 20. So not terribly strong, but with temperatures that are going to be as low as they're going to get, doesn't take much wind to feel all the more cold. So we do keep those gusty winds as we go through the overnight and into early tomorrow morning, but we're going to stay on the dry side. We've got a cold front that's going to be moving through over the next few hours. Here it is, and you'll notice out ahead of it on the satellite and radar that it is dry, and there are very few clouds, especially south of our shared line with Pennsylvania. There are a few clouds in western Maryland, but that's about it. So we'll be dry and just a few clouds overhead for tonight. Feels like temperatures aren't too bad. Upper 20s to mid 30s outside of western Maryland. Accident feeling like 7 degrees. We'll have some of those wind chills making their way closer to Baltimore for tomorrow morning. Upper Eastern Shore, we're down into the upper teens to low 20s overnight. Again, just a few clouds overhead, and because we've got those mainly clear skies, temperatures will be tumbling even more. Now for this evening, we've got the chance to see the northern lights. If it was dark right now, I do think we'd be able to see those northern lights, but we have to keep an eye on how that's performing over the next couple of hours as that sun sets. It's not a guarantee, but we do have a strong enough geomagnetic storm that potential is there. But for tonight, for sure, we're down into the single digits, above and below zero for our feels like temperatures. Those wind chills at the bus stops, walking to work, walking to school, walking the dog are going to be very, very low, and they don't rise very much as we go through the day on Tuesday. At best, probably feeling like about 20 degrees. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, breezy for Tuesday and Wednesday, closer to 50 by Thursday. But then those temperatures start to drop off. We've got a pair of cold fronts that are going to move through late in the week. And then we're going to watch this potential for a winter storm. It's all about the track. It's all about the intensity of the storm, and we don't exactly know how those are going to play out. So the timing of the storm, exact impacts here in Maryland are still to be determined. A system will pass to our south. How far north it gets will determine whether or not we see snow, and if we do, how much we get, but still some time to nail that down. Possible alert day for that potential winter storm Saturday and Sunday. But look at those numbers. Highs around 20, waking up around 10,
Ooh.
and that's within city limits. So once you head out into the suburbs, those numbers could be even lower before you factor in the wind.
Even if you get some snow for the kids over the weekend, not going to be able to take them outside because it's too
Have to
cold.
cover everything except their eyeballs.
All right.